Hello. Hello. Welcome in. Little surprise stream, even though it's not really a surprise because I usually stream like Monday, Tuesday. It's just a surprise which day. I'm here with Vazi. Hello, Vazi.
Oh wow.
Gonna make sure. Can you talk?
Talking.
Turning you down on Discord. Talk
Yeah,
again.
gotta do the same. Talking one, talking two.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna be playing some a game of Valorant, and then we're gonna be playing some Schedule 1. We're gonna be selling weed to the entire city. It's gonna be so much fun. And then if we have time tonight, I'm thinking we're gonna read some Brothers Grimm. We'll see if we have time tonight. I'll work tomorrow, but should be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, fun times. Okay, Bowen. Oh, 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 Scoots. Oh, this is awkward. Hi, hi, welcome in. I really need to get that door checked out. Yikes! My goodness. Well, now that you're here, you might as well get comfy.
Oh, come on now.
Let's switch over.
1 second. I'm gonna accept your stream together. I just need to use a Chrome tab and not.
It's not breaking and entering, just entering. Only half a crime. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'm touching stiff.
What are you judging?
I ended the stream together because you didn't do shit with it. So
I was just saying I was working on that.
yeah, that I'm touching it to get it back on.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, Chatterino. You're okay.
Oh, can't.
You okay?
I'm trying to log into Twitch on Chrome and it's claiming it sent me the code I need, but it has not sent me the code.
I see. I
Reset
see.
code.
Hi, Ash. It is 10:06 p.m. for me right now. What time is it for you? I do live in the West, though. Wait, never eat soggy. Yeah, I never. I live in the West. Oh, wait, midnight. You're 2 hours ahead. Okay, okay. I'm into it. So I don't know how long I'll be conscious for. That's fair. I usually don't expect people to be a part of these late night streams because they do be late. That's fine though. Thank you for popping in at all. It's great to say hi. Great to see you.
Hello.
Hello, Neon. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Oh, hello.
Think
Whoa,
it's working.
whoa, whoa, whoa. A late stream? Abso-freaking-lutely. Bozzy wants to get hella into streaming, so we got a little curtain in between us to hopefully make it so that we can't hear each other in stream. And this is kind of the testing stream. We're gonna make sure that we can play a good game of Valorant and sell some weed. Hell yeah. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing today? Sophia, may you stream and not realize you've been muted the last 5 minutes. At least it's only 5 minutes. I've stream muted for like over an hour. Stupid bot. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Laura. He is streaming. Everybody go follow my husband. He's so cute.
Hello.
Hello. Bee boo. A fuzzle fungus. Cute. I just need some coffee in the morning. No sugar or tea. What's my store look like? Oh, it's boring. Ooh, an outlaw. Wow. Fantastic. Oh, that's very okay, okay, okay. B, may your cat make the stank face when they sniff your foot. He just attacks it. How is my little nephew? How is little Lucian? Is he doing a snoozle right now or is he being chaos? For those of y'all who don't know, thank you, Scoots. Scoots just followed you.
Thank you. I wonder if it updated. We'll find out if any of this is working.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Honeybee is now a mother. She has a baby, a little kitty named Lucian. If you're in her Discord, you can see pictures of him. He's friggin' adorable. I love him. He is my nephew. He's getting a little sister on Friday. He eepin'. Little baby's bedtime is 10:30. Yeah, yeah. Good luck with that. He'll also be up at 3 to 4 a.m. just Newman. Rough being a single mom. Yeah, it's a good thing Grandma's around. You good if I QS?
Yeah. Send it.
Wahoo! Wah, wah, wah. Scoots, may you fail your next intelligence save. Wow.
Match found.
Spore Manager is being kind of like mean today. I don't think there was a single nice fortune yet.
I am both shield and
He does
sword.
that every day anyway. Yeah, that's fair. He'd be Newman. Joke's on you, bot. I'm a barbarian. I never use my intelligence.
Jeez.
Bustin' Jeeber. Jibba Criminy. I hope the beginnings of your guys' weeks have been very good, very nice, very comfy. Do y'all have some water around you? Maybe some tea? It's very important that you stay hydrated. Can we do it again? Guys, this is my favorite band. I don't care. I don't care that I should have grown out of it after I aged at age 13. My Chemical Romance never gets old. I got told to end myself in Rivals today, so pretty good. Hell yeah, you know you're doing something right. You just gotta laugh at them. Nerds. I love how butthurt people can get. We got Bustin' Jeeber, Hind Snake, Floof, Quirpman
Sage, if I die out
Salty.
there, you're in charge. Someone has
is
to look out for these
crazy.
knuckleheads.
There's a report button in Rivals, yeah? That's like...
Reloading.
I understand... I don't understand, but like, getting angry at a game, like an FPS shooter, sure, but telling somebody to end themselves is just like, you're a little unhinged, my dude, and you need help. But first, you need to be banned. It's crazy. Oh yeah, it was an easy report. Yeah. I hate pushing sights on this map.
Dizzy's up top. Dizzy has targets.
No charges left. I'll spike it down.
Spike
Stand
down,
I
B.
have the spike. Spike planted. Barrier created.
Last
Can't
player
use this yet.
standing.
You know, you try your hardest, but you don't succeed. Best part is my own teammate said, what the fuck? If a game makes you so upset that you think telling someone to delete themselves is okay, you need to be institutionalized. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, it is a video game, my dude.
Reloading. Reloading.
Cause I ain't no holla back girl. Saying default. What's default? We love you, B. Are you going to bed? Are you going to sleep already?
Reloading.
Are you giving up on us? If you want to complain to yourself, that's okay. I'll hail ye, Gwyn.
Enemy A.
Sing it, girl. Ow. Moment ago is in chatter mic, it ain't okay. Yeah.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
He's got this. I believe in him. It's fine.
Shoot the bad guys. How's that for a plan?
Ooh. I've been getting up at like 8 a.m. every day because of little man. Man, that's rough. You know, they always say you should sleep when they sleep, but how are you supposed to get work done? Because you got to get work done when they sleep, because that's when you're not paying attention to them. But also, when are you supposed to sleep? I get upset playing games, but I'm upset with myself and my own abilities, right?
Where are you?
Oh my, I stuck. Guys, I stuck. I'm so stuck.
Reloading. Reloading.
Enemies are
Freedom.
Remove.
One enemy remaining.
I sleep when he sleeps. Mans takes 2-hour naps, so I take 2-hour naps. Yeah, this song is too hype. I'm supposed to be getting sleepy.
reloading.
My ultimate is ready.
Okay, okay.
I can sense you dancing in bed from here. Scoots, that's creepy. Stop sensing Ash in bed. Chill. Chill, you Canadian motherfucker. That bed is his safety zone. It's where the bed monsters can't reach him.
I can't use that.
Whee! Oh, my Valorant paused. I can't play. Guys, this isn't just you, it's me too. Oh fuck. Oh, we survived.
Launching smoke.
Okay.
Barrier created. Your duty is not over.
I'm up.
Spike down.
Well, when you put it
A.
like that, it's creepy. I'm a creep though, so thank you.
Stim beacon here.
I'll find you.
One enemy remaining.
Can't use this yet. Bring them down. I have the spike. We found one. You were a boulder.
Was it a
I
clean
am a
kill?
mountain.
No, but I did it.
Let's reset. Deep breaths and all that.
Guys, I just realized Pony's playing. Yeah, boy. Thank you for all the clips, Sophia. Whoa, talking. I super appreciate it. I was gonna say I so appreciate it or I super. It went into a lot. Thank you, thank you.
The
Appreciate.
balance in our favor.
Wasn't clean, but it was definitely clipped.
I know I don't have anyone in my chat right now, but do we have our chats merged?
I do believe so. Oops. Yeah, it's a shared chat, I believe.
Wingman
Launching
planted.
smoke.
Spike sticking. Thanks, little man. Rash is ready.
70 on deadlock.
Fig gonna sue.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
74.
Is ready.
Hold on.
Oh, I need to mute you in game.
My bad, my bad.
Pero like, why can't we just hug it out? Pinche Radiant. Thrash is ready.
Focusing. No distractions.
Got him.
Nice. Jesus. Valorant is not having a good time.
Says he has targets.
Do you have any Chrome tabs open?
I have
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
the regular stream manager and then our shared
Last
chat.
player standing.
Swings. It's all you, little homie. Rash hit him.
Valo and stream are not pleased. You are correct about that.
Stay in range of my stim beacon, and we'll mow them down.
They are
If you-
super angry.
If you do the stats thing, what's the angry bit?
Where do I see that again?
Under view in OBS.
Oh, they're all red. There's 17,000.
In the red already?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Stream def not liking Valo right now.
Spike drop.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, Bezos. I might not be able to do a shared stream with Valo, which is good to know.
Had your fun. My turn.
I tried to lock her in there. That would have been fun.
Headshot.
We gave her life.
Somebody's there.
For you.
Too slow. It would have been fun though.
I can't use that.
One enemy remaining. Spike
I have
down
the
B.
spike. Your duty is not
Nice.
over.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job.
Drink some water, reload your mags, and let's get back out there.
Malam. Hey yo.
You read your chat through Fireball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to grab that at some point.
Have a good night, B. We love you so much.
Enemy down.
Ooh, like it.
For you.
Stim beacon down. Show me a making cover.
Oh, yeah, F2Ps. All free to plays now have even more yapping power and hell yeah.
Reloading.
Barrier created. Can't use this yet.
I have 6 hours to mentally prepare myself for my dentist appointment in the morning. Oh yeah. Good luck with that. I have faith in you. I have faith that it'll all go well.
What's up? Let's hear it.
Mwah. We love you. Sleep well. Give Lucian a little kiss on the head for me.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Ooh, okay. I'm drinking water, thank you.
I finished my water already. I'm drinking alcohol.
Oh, that's not good.
Stretch!
Come on,
Oh yeah, you
homies.
right. You right. I was shrimping. Hello, pirate. Pirate, may you always have a zit right on the inside of your nostril. Spore managers just coming swinging.
More rage. Bring them down.
Stop the way. Somebody's there.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Flawless.
We love you.
Love you, B.
Spike
What do they
planted.
think this
Tank
is?
swings.
Backyard
Rash is ready.
scrimmage?
You're sleepy, pirate? Me too.
Thrash is ready.
Me too. I ain't ever not sleepy. And I skipped my nap today. I did wake up at 2 p.m. But I skipped my nap today. Exhausted.
Continue to overwhelm them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Stream is so mad right now. I appreciate all of y'all for sticking it out through the low frames.
Show me a target. No distraction.
Have targets. Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Help. My territory. My rules.
And steal your viewers whilst we're playing Valorant.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Barrier created.
Karma got me.
One enemy remaining.
I also woke up at 2 p.m. Granted, I didn't sleep until 9 a.m., but that's a minor detail. We did not go to bed until 6 a.m., so...
Healing you.
What's that called? Twins?
Right there.
Twinsies?
You don't mess with my crew.
I'm in danger.
Dreams are a funny thing. One little twist, and it all turns dark.
Insomnia team, hell yeah. Amateurs. Love the good competitive spirit.
Who's
Where
amateurs?
are
What's going on?
What?
Who's calling us amateurs?
Oh, Sophia's calling us amateurs
What?
Mark one.
because they didn't go to bed until 12 p.m.
Bring them down. Wall raised. For you.
84 deadlock.
Get him, wingman.
Light planted. No charges.
You are powerless.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Right there.
Team A.
Nice.
Unscathed. I can't use that.
Blah blah.
Last round before the switch.
If you saved, spend it.
Woo. How's the temperature in there so far?
Honestly, I've had no issues.
Really?
I feel like there's a breeze which makes 0 sense. I'm wondering if
Aguas,
I'm wondering if
keep your
like
guard up.
me, the 2 cats, and the computer is generating enough heat that it's all going up and over the top, and it's just pulling in like a breeze from anywhere it can.
Yeah. Honestly, fair enough. Good job, team. Thank you. They should really have April Fool's wastelands for Valo. What are you suggesting? Like, what would it be like?
Spike down mid.
Reloading.
I thought that I could hide in that corner. I cannot.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I'll find you. I have the spike.
Ooh. She killed people.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
My ult is ready.
KO could say, "You are bitchless."
Where take them? Bring Mark one.
Well done.
Thank you.
Can't kill a nightmare.
Switching sides.
Sorry.
Inside joke.
Yes, carry me. Why is the teacher? Mwah. That is all. Faye could say, deafness, take them.
Wall raised.
Fuck. I fucked it up.
No charges left.
Did they already shoot it? Oh, did you
No, I
not?
fucked up. Oh, they shot here. They shot
Okay.
this part.
Where are you?
Mid?
Reloading.
Healing you.
Thank you.
2A, 1 mid.
Spike planted. One enemy
Good
remaining.
attempt. Here.
Left side wine.
I've got an iron 8.
Valiant effort.
Reloading.
Oh, good shit.
Thanks.
It's our home.
Didn't realize you'd already killed him.
It was pretty recent.
Vibe check. We feeling good? Hope so. Hope so. A huevo, nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate. Oh my god. I can't wait for us to win this quickly so I can end Valorant.
I hope my shit's running okay.
Barrier created.
Spike down mid.
Spike spotted mid. Blow him up, bud.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice, I was playing with the fucking sheriff.
They have courage, but no one is immune to fear.
Gun here.
Oh.
What?
I can't mod
Ben.
through the
Through the app? No.
through the joint chat.
Oh. Fair enough. I had to put the joint chat away to try and make it work a little bit better. I don't know if that worked, but
It's fair.
but Stoladel can go fuck themselves.
She won't.
Another bot burned for the fire gods.
Breaking that.
Last player standing.
Damn it, I missed bot alarm.
Somebody's there.
Flawless.
Breathe.
Ah.
Then commit.
I don't know what I did to my eyelid, but it hurted. Feels like I scratched it.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was terrifying. Rude.
What's that bitch's name?
Clove?
That's the one.
Last player standing.
Did 130 to Clove.
Spike planted.
Fuck Clove.
One enemy remaining.
Clove one tap. I did 130 to her.
Heard. I did, but heard.
I was talking in game.
Oh. You never talking game.
I do when it's a 1v1.
Launching smoke.
And I've done 130 damage to the person we're trying to kill.
Mm. Makes sense to me. Ow.
Pay attention. Might learn something.
Nice try.
I'm so excited to mess up a kid's future.
Fuck. What are you saying?
Schedule 1.
Who's kid?
I don't know. I'll sell to anyone.
Jesus.
Barrier created.
Bitch.
Spike down B.
Clove is here with Spike.
50k.
She should die before anything happens. Yeah. She pulled Spike further into sight.
Last player standing.
Show me a target.
Spike planted. enemy remaining.
We're gonna defuse. You're gonna go for it. Go for it.
我去, it's close.
Yep.
Sad. Sad and scary.
Let them try to get through me.
Nice try.
The KO flash themselves. Yeah, anyone who plays a character with a flash doesn't know how to use the character with a flash.
Right there.
Wall raised.
Enemy spotted mid.
Damn it.
Enemy spotted mid. Who trained you?
Get to your left.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Eliminate. Healing you.
Hey.
Last player standing.
Your duty is not over.
Thank you, Sage. Thrash is ready. Reloading.
Last player standing.
20 Tejo. Just save.
Up and away.
Waste of
Why
a
do
perfectly
that?
good res.
I didn't bring a snack. Did anyone bring a snack?
I'm saving.
I'm gonna save.
They are mine.
Right there.
Spike
30
down
KO.
B.
Where takes them?
Last player standing.
KO last seen around there. With an Odin.
Spike down mid.
Ah.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, nice try.
I'll teach them to respect their
Nice try.
elders.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Wall raised.
Enemy mid.
Scoot says bless you.
That gives goats.
Oh my god. Clove KOB.
No distractions.
Nice.
And that's the end.
Not nice.
Last player
Also not
standing.
nice.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
I had a job to do, so I did it. No.
Match point.
You've earned this win. Let's
Thank
make
you.
it official.
Thank you.
Beep boop. Good murders, yeah.
The hunt begins.
Barrier blink.
You're dying.
For you. Bam. Where are you?
One enemy remaining.
Well done.
My ult is ready.
Fucking on a roll.
Last player standing.
We got this. I believe in Brim.
30 seconds left.
Hell yeah.
Defenders win.
Good work. Now,
Hell
let's evac
yeah,
this
brother.
rock before it falls out of the sky.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
I saw that.
What? You saw nothing. I did nothing. I'm innocent.
I don't want these people.
Yippee. What? You don't. What? What? Yippee. Hello, Helia. Hello, Ellie. How are you doing today? Please, everyone give Helia some love. She's so lovely. She's a PNGtuber. And she's just fantastic. What a fantastic lady. My goodness. Okay. Just chatting. Shut down Valorant. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. Reset this. Start from scratch. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay. We enjoyed Valorant. It was a little, you know, a little for the fact that it did not like to run. That's okay. That's fine. We'll figure it out. But it's time to garden. It's very important. So let's change up the stream category to gardening. Gotta get on that Schedule1 grind.
To gardening.
This is a mature rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers. That's okay. That's fine. It's okay.
Oh god, it's loud. It's so loud.
It is a loud game. I wanna always be with you.
Settings.
Library.
Master.
Schedule1.
Have a good one, dude. I saw popped in from the game.
Hell yeah. That was nice of them. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. You know? Picking up what I'm putting down?
You talking to me?
Yeah, sure.
I have no idea what you're saying. I think the cats like it in here.
Yeah?
Yeah, Lavender's gone.
Just like a giant cozy cave.
Legit. Don't. Helia, don't. Don't encourage her.
What? Thought
She
you were
already has
humming
too much
Crazy
power.
Frog. No. Okay, cool. Gotta change the game. Not playing Repo, we're playing Schedule 1. Settings. Music off.
I'm sending you some pictures.
Sending me some, huh?
Pictures.
Pikachu's. Encourage the brain rot, for sure. What do you want our organization to be called?
That's all you.
Oh.
Make it something spore related.
Uh. Oh, skip prologue. Yes, please. Uh. Okay, we're calling it brain rot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but resisting arrest will result in law enforcement utilizing tasers. Continue to resist, and they'll eventually switch to lethal weapons. I can die in here?
Oh, did you stop the shared chat?
I don't think so.
Well, that guy didn't show up in it, so.
No, he didn't. You're a small time drug dealer from the South. In a fresh town with no cash, no product, and no contacts. You only know one way to make money. Time to get to work. Now you gotta name all products something brain rot. Like, no. No. Awful. E. Name it after different shrooms? Absolutely. Chanterelle, shiitake. Or mushroom puns. Hell yeah. This'll make you a fun guy.
Something just scared the shit out of Lavender.
Oh?
She just spazzed and then went straight back to sleep. Let's keep that.
Awful. Oh, God. Fantastic. What?
I'm just making something heinous.
That won't be. Sorry, I muted on OBS. I did not mute in Discord. That was my bad.
I don't care.
Gasp. Gasparinos. Done. Open. Talk to you in a payphone. I will do that in a second. Is he trying to climb down the tower?
It would appear so. Where you going, little man? You want to come over?
Jesus. OBS also doesn't like Schedule 1. It's not like it's a hard game to play.
You try to get out?
Is he stuck?
I just let him out.
Oh.
Don't give him too much credit. You okay?
You can be proud of him.
Oh, you got some zooted eyes, lady.
What? What do you look like? Hello. You look like Shaggy.
Thanks.
Holy shoot. What's up? What happening?
Oh, God.
Saddles are now craftable in Minecraft? Sorry. I was way too excited for that shit.
You really were, considering you don't even play it.
I like Minecraft. Around. Can I pick up the storage rack? Because I know what's going to happen. Can I pick? Yes. Yes.
Is there anything else we can steal?
I don't think we can grab these. Which, ooh. Do I want this plastic pot? No. Do I have to buy a separate pot? Like, do I have to buy pots? Because then I'll just take them. I took the pots.
Graham, what are you doing?
He's being bads. He's being bad's boy. I'm gonna go talk to Uncle. Slay. I don't know if I'm going... Am I going in the right direction?
Oh, this is going to be bad for me if I stick around too much. You add soon.
I have ads soon.
Gerp.
Heck. Why? Why is my frame rate so bad? It's not even a hard game. Uncle? God damn. Good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for a trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Adler. Adler. Ads! Alright, you weirdos. Alright. Let's all go to our separate corners. Go to the washroom, get a drinky, and I will see you real soon. We just have to win the next 6 rounds. You can buy a quarter of the yogurt that you would get from that 4 gallons of milk. Twitch is having a hard time with the big streamer. Holy shit! It was too quick. No, don't do it. No, you're gonna die. Oh, you're dead. Oh wow, good job. I never doubted him for a second. We got this. 3v5, 2v5, 1v5. All right. Would y'all be interested in me every time? Oh my god!
Hello there.
Can you please hit silver already?
What's he up to?
He's just upset that his sister's where he isn't.
And now she's staring at me and I don't know what I've done. I've not done anything wrong. Don't stare at me.
I'm ready to shoot him.
Ready to shoot him?
Yeah, he's looking suspicious.
Looking suspicious.
Biggest. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line to work. If memory serves, I got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll be enough. Get you on your feet. You can find a session at the town hall fountain, in the canal, and behind the supermarket. Go grab it, head back to the RV, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Where? What's he doing?
He's kind of being cute. They're looking at each other.
Can you see her?
Just her little head.
Oh.
She's doing a death stare.
Oh. There it goes.
Time to play a Bellatro for that dopamine rush while watching you and Dan make very legal things.
Come on, little man. Figure out where you're going.
Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. TBB. Uncle. Uncle. Oh, they hurted my feelings. Well, shit, that's not ideal. There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. Grab a grow tent, soil, and watering can.
There's police that way.
Huh?
There is police that way.
Ooh, I got weed on me. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck.
Are they hunting you?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Are they hunting you?
Oh yeah. I'm running.
Okay, I'm getting us a room. Like to rent a room? 75 for a week? Okay. Thanks, bye. Room number 1. Okay. That's not you. Where is that? No. Sarrington? Did you just steal a card? No.
No. Okay, I hear. Made
You
it.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I'm just getting a high score. Oop, dead. Okay.
Oh Jesus, hello.
Hello. Sleepy time. And there was only one bed. Okay, bye, bitch. What, Baba? What, Baba? Oh, he's so angry that she's up there. Whoa, on stream? Hello, Dan. I'd like to purchase something. I don't think I needed my pots. I would like a grow tent. Soil. 2 grow tents, sure. Heck ton of baggies. Was it him?
Yeah, he's been fucking with it.
We'll get a large storage. A toilet? Ceramic toilet for disposing of waste matter. Interesting. Ba ba ba. Googly. Hello, Googly. Hi. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to be a drug dealer. Oh, pro tip, if you come across Jesse, you punch that ham sandwich right in the face. What? And don't forget the Best Buy Peter file. Goodness, give me a moment. Go check out Googly. He good person. We love him. Hey friend, you're new, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm Dan. I run it. What line of work are you in? I work in agriculture. Oh, ain't that nice? I always fancied a bit of gardening myself. Here's some sweet girl in the house. Welcome to Highland Point. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, hello you.
Hello. I'm getting a trash grabber.
That's awesome, Fig. I have a net worth of like 200,000 to 300,000 in that game right now. This is only my second time playing it, and I only played a couple hours the first time, so I'm still very, very new to it. Oh. I forgot that we have shelves.
Yeah. Did you buy some?
I bought a shelf, yeah.
We literally stole one.
I know. I know I'm in la 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 with you, girl. Yeah, I know it contains trash. Can I move it? Okay. Get some soil in here. Oh, I forgot to buy garbage bags. Sophia! You didn't tell me to buy garbage bags. Oh, the frames are getting sassy? Oh, bitch, I know. Is stream being silly just for me? No. Stream is just being silly in general. Yes, please offer some suggestions for early game. Yeah, I don't know why it's being like this, guys. Maybe if I turn off, like, my good music and just turn on the game's music. So that's one less thing for it to worry about.
Maybe.
Turn off Spotify. Goodbye, Spotify. Hello, music. Hello. I'm sorry, look, I care most about gambling. Frames run out of sass. Yes, I would play this just to gamble all day. Goodness. Goodness, guys. My people. Troubled children. Oh, we need seeds.
I am litter picking my little heart out. I also got a free speed grow from Den.
Nice. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient. Wheat seeds. Okay, okay. You'll need some... Okay, the music's here now. Jesus. You'll need to speak to a supplier, Albert Hoover. I'll send him a message and request that drop. I vouch for you, so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Okay. Alright, best thing that helped me is fertilizer. Do not use Power Grow or Speed Grow, as they will decrease the value of your product. However, fertilizer only increases it, meaning that if you use it early game, your buyers will start paying hundreds extra when they message you, since they want the good quality. Okay, okay. Ooh, congratulations on your 26,000 souls. Hello, our mutual friend has asked me to help you acquire some marijuana seeds. Send me a message if you'd like to order some, and also let's put in a good word for you, so I'll provide you a tab. I need to order. I'll get 10 to start. No, I won't. I'll get 9 to start. Working on it. Should be ready in 4 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. That being said, I have standard marijuana. Marijuana. OG Kush. Yeah. This for sale. Yeah. It's just a 38. I want 45. Wee. Okay, I have... Oh. You have one OG Kush. I'll pay $40 for it. Deal.
You making the deal, sweetie?
Yeah. I selling not the good stuff, but I selling stuff. Hi, Sam. Nice. I don't know how to fix my frame rate, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Firebot for now. Or at least I won't have it like that. I'll see if that works. Hello. Oh, you know what? I did not buy a shelf. We're good,
Oh, good.
I think.
Okay.
Anywho.
I'm hiding from the police.
Oh, are they after you?
Yeah,
For why?
I did a steal.
What did you steal?
I've been pickpocketing people,
Yeah.
and I've got 122 bucks from pickpocketing people.
Jesus Christ, my dude.
I'm
Oh,
waiting for the. It's almost. I'm clean.
okay.
Well, they were close as well. They almost got us. It's almost over.
Why
but you-
us? I did nothing.
You're growing weed in a fucking motel.
It's fine. Where did my bags go? Hmm. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Daniel. Are you still open? Oops. You're trouble.
So, just stole somebody's OG Kush.
What the fuck?
You can give people drugs, and then if you're quick enough, you can steal it back off them.
What the heck? Thief, pay the fine or pay with your blood. Like to purchase. Mm. Cool. My fucking god, that's just a policeman. What the fuck? I need to go that way. Oh, hi. Kathy? Yeah. You want to? Enjoy. Also, you can bargain with your customers as they will. Yeah. I find increasing the price by $3-ish helps a ton. Also, if you don't have enough product for what they ask for, but you still have extra, do not say no or ignore your client. Rather, you can counter the offer for a lower amount of Oh. Okay. Oh, collect a dead drop. Where is that?
Albert stash. See it. Do you want me to go get it?
I don't know where I am. Oh, I might have it. I got it.
What's he playing with?
The tower.
Oh.
He's very cute.
Cool.
I've learned that from several mistakes of trial and error. That's fair. Oh, hi.
I got an OG Kush and an energy drink, and I've got 240 bucks on me right now. From stealing.
Do you want to drop off some kush?
I can try.
I have some on the shelf for you.
Expires in 3 hours. How much? What's the proportions of the drops?
You need 2.
Need 2. Okay. Whereabouts is men's? Who am I delivering to?
Careful of the curfew. But you get more money.
Where's the barber shop? Oh, you zoom in, it shows.
It has the Skyrim map at the top, so you can just follow where the little green guy is.
Oh, I see. There's police everywhere, dude. Oh, jeez. I'm under arrest.
What?
I can't. There's the police literally staring at. Oh, god damn it! There's police staring at the drop, so I couldn't hand it over.
Okay, I got the deal.
Cool.
You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you'll need to expand your operations, more product and more customers. Best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer. You can view all potential customers on your map, grab some weed and give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with more customers, you'll need more product. The motel room isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room for sale up at the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel room. Save $800 and ask to go buying a run. Okay. CP time.
CP time. Alright, give me a sec. I want to mess with a setting because my graphics are going weird. Turn that off.
Um. Yeah, something I wondered after we finished playing, Jordan. Why don't we just set all of our deals to nighttime? Because we get the curfew bonus and we're able to make product during the day. That's smart. That makes sense to me. Oops. You're right, though. That do make sense.
Okay, let's see how that works. Cool, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Leveled up. Street Rat 2. We need to buy plant trimmers. Oh, nope. It counted me picking them up. Okay.
Do we need to pay off our debt?
Probably.
Why do we do that? Is it any
I
of
want
the
to
drop
pay
things?
off. You
Or
can.
is it in Albert's stash?
It's behind Dan's hardware.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that now.
Okay. Ooh. Can you grab some soil while you're there?
Can do. Let me just see. Why is it doing this? I'm getting like weird ghosting artifacting, and I can't tell if it's.
Ooh, soil and baggies. Oh,
Oh no.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
Can I add baggies onto the grocery list?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I have not been streaming Schedule 1. I've been streaming a blank screen.
Oh. Oh no.
All of that's wasted. Oh, I don't have enough money to even pay for it
Oh,
off.
no. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm depositing all of my money into the thing, and then you can take some out.
Okay. I'll withdraw.
Bless you. I've received 270 cash from you. Your debt is now paid off. Hell yeah. Ooh. Counter offer.
Sorry, what do you need? You need soil and baggies.
Yeah. Soil
How
and
many of
baggies.
each?
Let's say 4 soil, 20 baggies. I'm gonna go offer people free drugs. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Did you get the stuff?
Of course I did.
Do you want to offer people free drugs, or do you want to plant those?
I can offer people drugs.
Okay.
I've got 5 on me.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, he's scrim. Sorry, guys. I had to put Firebot down, so I haven't been reading them. reading messages as much as I want to. Because we get the curfew bonus and we're grocery list. I don't mean to be a nerd or judge how you play whatsoever, but I will say you will miss out on deals from a good portion of the customers as they prefer daytime buys. You also miss out on quick delivery bonuses and can be caught more likely. Fair. Well, it's late and still want to relax in the hot tub. Have a good night, Sophia. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Ooh, hell yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Let me know if you find Peter. You're okay, Baba. He's so angry at the world. Okay. I love you, but I'm going to end stream together.
Okay. Hopefully it helps.
Yeah. Okay, it's already gone back up to 60 frames per second. I'm going to open up Firebot again so I can actually read messages because I didn't realize how much it helped having it there, but it helps a lot.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Voltage. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. How was the rest of your stream? How was Cyberpunk? Oh, why am I here? It definitely seemed... Okay, we're at 50 frames per second, 49. Yes, welcome in, everybody. We are gardening. Very legal activities here. Peggy Myers, nice. Cool. Cool. Hell yeah. Hello, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, absolutely. It's going well. Except for the fact that stream doesn't actually seem to like running it. But other than that, I'm having a blast. I'm just about to make a couple drop-offs. Hello. How much do you want? You want one. Enjoy. And are you my next one? Hello? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Absolutely. We just have a chill little time. I'm streaming with Vazi, my partner. He's streamed before, but not for a while, and he wants to get back into it. And I'm very excited to be a streaming duo. It's very exciting. You're just getting all the customers.
I'm out. I'm out of drugs.
Don't worry, I have a crap ton at home.
I did I got 4 people.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So 4 out of the 5 that took free samples joined our customer base.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is such a fun game to play. How far along are you two? We literally just began. This is Fozzie's first playthrough, my second beginning. We're in a motel right now. We don't even have the Chinese restaurant yet. Very excited. There we go. Okay, these guys are almost done. How's it going out in the world?
Try to get another guy. 79% chance of success. I got Ludwig.
Nice. Heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Please make sure that you're also taking care of yourself. I know that you can be very tired after a nice good stream, and you were streaming for like 3 to 4 hours. So just make sure you have some water and that you get up and do some stretchies. I'm almost ready to harvest these guys.
Hey man, it's going good. He just popped into my side.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We love voltage.
I guess. Pop your chat out.
It was a good long stream, but I'm good, and I accidentally streamed too long. You know what? It happens. It's very easy to just blink and then realize that 4 hours have passed. It does not feel like I've been here for an hour and 40 minutes already, but by golly. Are you able to do some drop-offs?
Sure.
I got 3 ready right now.
Thank you, dude. You got 3 right now? 3 drop-offs or?
Yeah, 3 drop-offs.
How much do I need? 6, 7, 8. I'm only going to take the 8.
Okay.
You added in another one recently?
Yeah. But I got rid of one of them, so you're still good.
Where's my guy at? Is there a door?
Heck yeah. No, have yourself an amazing night, Voltage. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for the raid. We super duper appreciate it. I hope you have such an amazing night and you take good care of yourself and just have a good comfy time.
Deals completed.
Thank you.
Oh. What's next on our list of things to do?
We need to make money. We need at least $800 to move up in the world.
I've got like 600 on me right now.
Jesus. Okay, I have 400 on me. So if I put that into the ATM, do you want to go to the Chinese?
Yeah, we can do. I'm down.
Let's sleep first.
I'm just adjusting my PNG. My microphone changes affected it, and my mouth wasn't opening. Alright, I'm ready. I take it back. I've got 553, so almost 600.
Okay.
It's a rounding error.
Deposit. Hi, Bobby. I know.
Do I need cash for this, or
I don't know.
I'll take it out as cash and we'll see let's see what she wants. I also think you can make her a customer, so I'm gonna take a baggie with me.
Okay.
Come on. Hello, Mrs. Ming. Give you a free sample. 74% chance. Hey, let's go. Like to buy the room. Sweet.
Move the grow tents and packaging station to the new room. Okay.
I'll come start grabbing stuff.
Okay. Should we keep this place as storage?
I think this is 75 a week, so if you want to pay for it, sure, but
Nah.
plenty of room in the other one. What was that? Oh, kush seeds.
I got a lot of contraband on me.
Don't get caught.
Thanks.
Oh, we need baggies. You've actually just do this. You'll have to get the packing station and the TV when you're done. I've got pretty much the rest of it.
Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, did you say you want the TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. I need some soil and some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah. Hmm. That's expensive, but I like it. Okay, I'm buying expensive soil.
Heard that.
Heck yeah. Oh, actually, I want some baggies too, please. Now we're all perceiving Fig build her drug empire. You got a decent base of operations and a growing customer base. You'll be pulling in some proper cash now, but you'll need help to manage all your customers. Hi Empress, how are you doing? Welcome in. Heck yeah. You'll be pulling in some proper cash now, but you'll need help to manage all your customers. Think about recruiting a dealer. There's a guy, Benji Coleman, his name is. I think he'll be the first dealer you work with. You won't be able to hire a dealer until one of their friends has recommended you. Benji is friends with Peggy, Beth, and Ludwig. Focus on selling to them until one of them recommends you. Okay. Whatever. Honey, I'm home. Oh, you're not home.
No, I'm not leather picking.
You cleaning up the city?
Yeah, I just got $71 from a cleanup.
Hell yeah. Oh goodness. Thank you. If you got 4 times, ooh. Okay. Okay, I got a couple deals if you're willing to do a drop off.
Where am I? Where are you?
Jesus. 7.
Do we have enough?
Oh, we have so much.
All right, what am I grabbing? Does it need bagging? Because nothing's bagged right now.
No. I have a bunch here.
So that's OG Kush. Is that all we need?
Yeah, that's all we have right now.
That's 13, and we're doing.
Let me package up a couple more for you.
I think that's all I need, unless you've got more deals.
No.
I've got 13, and that's 13 that we're selling. So
Cool.
don't run with it in my hand. Seven.
Nice.
Well, here's a grand.
Yay. I have another 20 packaged.
Skateboard. Expensive.
Yeah. You can get one though if you keep on doing the deals.
I think I'd wait to get a decent one.
Okay.
I think the cheaper ones are much better than walking.
It's fair. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
What's up?
I thought you took my trash grabber. It's like, oh,
No.
my easy trash picker upper. Oops. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it so much. I don't think we need these.
You doing some runs?
I wasn't going to, but I can.
I don't mind doing them.
Yeah.
Is it just Kathy and Ludwig?
Yeah.
Is
Eating
that
dinner.
four total?
Hmm?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Eating dinner and enjoying drug selling, aka this stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We need a light in here. We should have stole the lamp. Oh, wait a minute.
I tried. You can't.
Okay, we actually have lights in here. You need some water, buddy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go big and strong. You got more drugs on you? Because I'm about to take a couple. Well, Miss Ming is right below me, so I can do her, but I'm gonna take another one. Oh, what do you mean? Are you not going to be right below me, Miss Wing? Frick you. Cool. Oh, hello. You want 3? Okay. Here you go, bud. Miss Ming, I literally live above you. You do not have to come to this sketchy spot. I'll come to where you live.
Adds in 3.
Ads in 3.
Yerp.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
Kind of. I'm just following the green thing.
If you see Joyce, there's a potential customer.
Okay.
Nicely done. Do you have more on you?
Yeah.
Do you want to get... Oh my god, there's so many messages.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Is there anything I can do at the base? Use trim Mr. Artist.
Thank you.
Alright, that one didn't give me a chance to catch it. Oh. That's a static zone.
Okay. Okay, everybody, we'll be right back. Oh shit.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Nice. Dude, you are so good at video games.
You are so good.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? It's gonna be an entire experience. A charge experiences a force of F when at a distance D from a second charge. If the first charge is doubled and the distance is halved, what the fuck? What the fuck? No. Yeah, have fun killing all of these, bitch. There's so many bots. What the fuck?
Sigma boy, 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 Sigma
Begins.
Watch this.
I just think that you are an incredible individual and that you deserve such a good day and such a good rest. And yeah, and just thanks for being here because you are the bomb.com. What? Bye. Why are y'all coming this way? Wee. Oh. Wee. No. Oh, I didn't buy. I didn't do it. There's no. What the?
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Oh, I feel cool. I feel like legit. What the? That's not what I wanted to do at all.
High score on egg run.
Oh, I don't know. Give me a second. I'm packaging. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I hope that you had a good break. I hope you went to the washroom. I got some drinkies. Okay.
I did not.
Yeah, I did not either. The grind don't stop. 957.
957?
Yeah.
Nice.
What's yours?
It's a bit more than that.
What's yours?
3,718.
What? 3,000?
Yeah. Almost 4,000.
Bedtime. Bedtime.
If you're wanting to do story time, when do you want to go? When do you want to finish?
I don't know. I'm having fun. But also, stream's not having fun.
Yeah. Maybe we call it there.
Yeah. Sad. What time are we waking up again?
8 o'clock?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. CB story time.
Fine.
Okay. Does it instantly save?
I have no idea.
Okay.
You're the host, so I think we're running on your save file.
I'll press quit. Last save was 39 seconds ago. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
Probably does a save every time you sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Quit. I know it's very silent right now, guys. Oh, wait. No, I can fix that. Yeah, basic playlist. Okay. Thank you guys very much for being here. I know the entire stream was very laggy, and I'm so sorry about that. I'll try to figure it out. But yes, thank you so much for being here. I'm not leaving, but Vazi isn't probably going to participate in story time.
No, I might actually hop out of call for story time so I don't cause a conniption.
That's fair. But yes, please go follow my husband. He's so cute. We love him. He has a cute little PNG that we're going to upgrade once he gets to affiliate, which is definitely going to be in the next month for sure. Yeah. Everybody say love you, Vazzy. He's so cute. He's so good. Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye.
Okay. So, now that the weirdo's gone, okay? Hear me out. I want to read Brothers Grimm. I'm switching to bedtime stories. Where is it? Story scene. I want to read Brothers Grimm. First of all, I've been looking at books that are available to the public domain. Just because I feel like it would be kind of cool. I don't know if I would do it on stream or if I would just record it separately, but please, now that the weirdo is gone. um, or if I would do it like in a separate recording for YouTube, because I recorded a little plug. I recorded some Edgar Allan Poe for a YouTube video, and I might be tempted to read something like Jane Austen or Charles Dickens. There's Frankenstein, Dracula, but those are all longer novellas or novels in general. She says this like I'm not sat behind her. Yeah, those are longer books in general, so I think I might be like separately recording a few chapters for those. But for the Brothers Grimm, like those are just small stories. So I feel like it makes sense to do that on stream with y'all. Like that's a good time with my peeps. That's a good time with the folks. Right? Who doesn't love a good Brothers Grimm story? So let me open this up. Okay, let me open that up. Let me come here. Oh, I didn't realize that you guys were in silence again. Here you go. Some story time ambiance. What? What? Don't say I never did nothing for you. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to quickly go to the washroom. And then, yeah, some Brothers Grimm. I want you, okay, you have a job while I go to the washroom. I want you to get comfy. I want you to get a blanket, get a water or maybe some tea. Lower the lights and just mad relax. Just hang out with me for a little bit. It is 12:07 a.m. for me at least. I feel like it's late for most of you. It's time to wind down, to get comfy, to get cozy. So I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. Oh, you weren't in silence. There is music. I'm turning the music off. Hello. Thank you for the clip. Appreciate. appreciate. Are y'all comfy? Are y'all ready? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Here we go. Grimm's Fairy Tales. We're going to start with the Frog King, or Iron Henry. Gonna do that. Perfect. In olden times, when wishing still helped one, there lived a king whose daughters were all beautiful, but the youngest was so beautiful that the sun itself, which has not seen so much, was astonished whenever it shone in her face. Close by the king's castle lay a great dark forest, and under an old lime tree in the forest was a well, and when the day was very warm, the king's child went out into the forest and sat down by the side of the cool fountain. And when she was bored, she took a golden ball and threw it up on high and caught it. And this ball was her favorite plaything. Now, it so happened that on one occasion, the princess's golden ball did not fall into the little hand which she was holding up for it, but onto the ground beyond and rolled straight into the water. The king's daughter followed it with her eyes, but it vanished, and the well was so deep, that the bottom could not be seen. At this she began to cry, and cried louder, and could not be comforted. As she thus lamented, someone said to her, "What ails you, king's daughter? You weep so that even a stone would show pity." She looked round to the side from whence the voice came, and saw a frog stretching forth its big, ugly head from the water. "Ah, old water splasher, is it you?" she said. "I am weeping for my golden ball, which has fallen into the well." "Be quiet and do not weep," answered the frog. "I can help you, but what will you give me if I bring your plaything up again?" "Whatever you will have, dear frog," said she. "My clothes, my pearls, my jewels, and even the golden crown which I am wearing." The frog answered, "I do not care for your clothes, your pearls and jewels, nor for your golden crown. But if you will love me and let me be your companion and playfellow and sit by you at your little table and eat off your little golden plate and drink out of your little cup and sleep in your little bed, if you will promise me this, I will go down below and bring up your golden ball up again." "Oh, yes," said she, "I promise you all you wish, if you will but bring me back my ball again." But she thought, how the silly frog does talk. All he does is to sit in the water with the other frogs and croak. He can be no companion to any human being. But the frog, when he received this promise, put his head into the water and sank down, and in a short while came swimming up again with the ball in his mouth and threw it on the grass. The king's daughter was delighted to see her pretty plaything once more, and picked it up and ran away with it. Wait, said the frog. "Take me with you. I can't run as you can." But what did it avail him to scream his croak? Croak after her, as loudly as he could. She did not listen to it, but ran home and soon forgot the poor frog, who was forced to go back into his well again. The next day, when she had seated herself at the table with the king and all the courtiers, and was eating from her little golden plate, something came creeping, splish splash, up the marble staircase, and when it had got to the top, it knocked at the door and cried, "Princess, young princess, open the door for me." She ran to see who it was outside, but when she opened the door, there sat the frog in front of it. Then she slammed the door to, in great haste, sat down to dinner again, and was quite frightened. The king saw plainly that her heart was beating violently, and said, "My child, what are you so afraid of? Is there perchance a giant outside who wants to carry you away?" "Ah, no," replied she. "It is no giant, but a disgusting frog." "What does a frog want with you?" "Ah, dear father, yesterday as I was in the forest sitting by the well, playing, my golden ball fell into the water, and because I cried so, the frog brought it out again for me, and because he so insisted, I promised him he should be my companion, but I never thought that he would be able to come out of his water, and now he's outside there and wants to come into me." In the meantime, it knocked a second time and cried, "Princess, youngest princess, open the door for me. Do you not know what you said to me yesterday by the cool waters of the well? Princess, youngest princess, open the door for me." Then the king said, "That which you have promised must you perform. Go and let him in. She went and opened the door, and the frog hopped in and followed her, step by step, to her chair. There he sat and cried. Lift me up beside you. She delayed, until at last the king commanded her to do it. Once the frog was on the chair, he wanted to be on the table. And when he was on the table, he said, Now push your little golden plate nearer to me that we may eat together. She did this, but it was easy to see that she did not do it willingly. The frog enjoyed what he ate, but almost every mouthful she took choked her. At length he said, I have eaten and am satisfied. Now I am tired. Carry me into your little room and make your little silken bed ready, and we will both lie down and go to sleep. The king's daughter began to cry, for she was afraid of the cold frog which she did not like to touch, and which was now to sleep in her pretty, clean little bed. But the king grew angry and said, He who helped you when you were in trouble ought not afterwards to be despised by you. So she took hold of the frog with 2 fingers, carried him upstairs, and put him in a corner. But when she was in bed, he crept to her and said, I am tired. I want to sleep as well as you. Lift me up, or I will tell your father. At this, she was terribly angry and took him up and threw him with all her might against the wall. Now will you be quiet, odious frog, said she. But when he fell down, he was no frog, but a king's son with kind and beautiful eyes. He, by her father's will, was now her dear companion and husband. Then he told her how he had been bewitched by a wicked witch, and how no one could have delivered him from the well but herself, and that tomorrow they would go together into his kingdom. Then they went to sleep, and next morning when the sun awoke them, a carriage came driving up with 8 white horses, which had white ostrich feathers on their heads and were harnessed with golden chains. And behind stood the young king's servant, Faithful Henry. Faithful Henry had been so unhappy when his master was changed into a frog that he had caused 3 iron bands to be laid round his heart, lest it should burst with grief and sadness. The carriage was to conduct the young king into his kingdom. Faithful Henry helped them both in and placed himself behind again, and was full of joy because of this deliverance. And when they had driven a part of the way, the king's son heard a cracking behind him as if something was broken. So he turned round and cried, Henry, the carriage is breaking. No, master, it is not the carriage. It is a band from my heart, which was put there in great pain when you were a frog and imprisoned in the well. Again and once again, while they were on their way, something cracked, and each time the king's son thought the carriage was breaking, but it was only the bands which were springing from the heart of Faithful Henry because his master was set free and was happy. Guys, that's it. I don't know. I don't know if this was rendered accurately. Hi, Snow, if you're still here. I don't... It all kind of went downhill. She threw him at the wall. And then suddenly he was human and fine, and they were engaged, and then they were going to his castle, and there was a Faithful Henry with chains on his heart that were breaking. I don't think that was rendered correctly. I'm going to a different website. Okay. But we'll try reading another one. I love a good Rumpelstiltskin story, if I can say it correctly. So we will be going on to that next. We'll see how this one goes. Okay. Rumpelstiltskin, a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. There was once a miller who was poor, but he had one beautiful daughter. It happened one day that he came to speak with the king, and to give himself consequence, he told him that he had a daughter who could spin gold out of straw. The king said to the miller, That is an art that pleases me well. If thy daughter is as clever as you say, bring her to my castle tomorrow, and I may put her to the proof. When the girl was brought to him, he led her into a room that was quite full of straw, and gave her a wheel and spindle, and said, Now set to work, and if by early morning thou hast not spun the straw to gold, thou shalt die. And he shut the door himself and left her there alone. And so the poor miller's daughter was left there. I'm so sorry. And so the poor miller's daughter was left there sitting, and could not think what to do for her life. She had no notion how to set to work to spin gold from straw, and her distress grew so great that she began to weep. Then all at once the door opened, and in came a little man who cried, "Good evening, miller's daughter. Why are you crying?" "Oh," answered the girl, "I have got to spin gold out of straw, and I don't understand the business." Then the little man said, "What will you give me if I spin it for you?" "My necklace," said the girl. The little man took the necklace, seated himself before the wheel, and whir, whir, whir. 3 times round, and the bobbin was full. Then he took up another, and whir, whir, whir. 3 times round, and that was full. And so he went on till morning, and when all of the straw had been spun, and all of the bobbins were full of gold. At sunrise came the king, and when he saw the gold, he was astonished and very much rejoiced, for he was very avaricious. He had the miller's daughter taken into another room filled with straw, much bigger than the last, and told her that as she valued her life, she must spin it all in one night. The girl did not know what to do, so she began to cry, and then the door opened, and the little man appeared and said, "What will you give me if I spin all this straw into gold?" "The ring from my finger," answered the girl. So the little man took the ring and began to send the wheel whirring round, and by the next morning all the straw was spun into glistening gold. The king was rejoiced beyond measure at the sight, but as he could never have enough gold, he had the miller's daughter taken into a still larger room full of straw, and said, "This too shall be spun in one night, and if you accomplish it, you shall be my wife." For he thought, although she is but a miller's daughter, I am not likely to find anyone richer in the whole world. As soon as the girl was left alone, the little man appeared for the 3rd time and said, "What will you give me if I spin the straw for you this time?" "I have nothing left to give," answered the girl. "Then you must promise me the first child you have after you are queen," said the little man. "But who knows whether that will happen?" thought the girl. But as she did not know what else to do in her necessity, she promised the little man what he desired, upon which he began to spin until all the straw was gold. And when in the morning the king came and found all done according to his wish, he caused the wedding to be held at once, and the miller's pretty daughter became a queen. In a year's time she brought a fine child into the world, and thought no more of the little man. But one day he came suddenly into her room and said, "Now give me what you promised me." The queen was terrified greatly, and offered the little man all the riches of the kingdom, if he would only leave the child. But the little man said, "No, I would rather have something living than all the treasures of the world." Then the queen began to lament and weep, so that the little man had pity upon her. "I will give you 3 days," said he, "and if at the end of that time you cannot tell me my name, you must give up the child to me." Then the queen spent the whole night in thinking over all the names that she had ever heard, and sent a messenger through the land to ask far and wide for all the names that could be found. And when the little man came the next day, beginning with Caspar, Melchior, Balthazar, she repeated all she knew and went through the whole list, but after each the little man said, "That is not my name." The 2nd day the queen sent to inquire of all the neighbors what the servants were called, and told the little man all the most unusual and singular names, saying, "Perhaps you are called roast ribs, or sheepshanks, or spindle shanks." But he answered nothing but, "That is not my name." The 3rd day the messenger came back again, and said, "I have not been able to find one single new name, but as I passed through the woods, I came to a high hill, and near it was a little house, and before the house burned a fire, and round the fire danced a comical little man, and he hopped on one leg and cried, 'Today do I bake, tomorrow I brew, the day after the queen's child comes in. And oh, I am glad that nobody knew that the name I am called is Rumpelstiltskin.'" You cannot think how pleased the queen was to hear that name, and soon afterwards, when the little man walked in and said, "Now, Mrs. Queen, what is my name?" she said at first, "Are you called Jack?" "No," answered he. "Are you called Harry?" she asked again. "No," answered he. And then she said, "Then perhaps your name is Rumpelstiltskin." "The devil told you that! The devil told you that!" cried the little man, and in his anger he stamped with his right foot so hard that it went into the ground above his knee. Then he seized his left foot with both hands in such a fury that he split it in two, and that was the end of him. That was Rumpelstiltskin. Guys, I knew these were Goodness, that ended so abruptly. Taking a little sippy. I hope you guys are too. Okay. Let's do something. We've already read Little Red Riding Hood story. Snow White and Rose Red. Okay. Snow White and Rose Red. A fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. There once was a poor widow who lived in a lonely cottage. In front of the cottage was a garden wherein stood 2 rose trees, one of which bore white and the other red roses. She had 2 children who were like the 2 rose trees, and one was called Snow White and the other Rose Red. They were as good and happy, as busy and cheerful as ever 2 children in the world were. Only Snow White was more quiet and gentle than Rose Red. Rose Red liked better to run about in the meadows and fields seeking flowers and catching butterflies. But Snow White sat at home with her mother and helped her with housework or read to her when there was nothing to do. The 2 children were so fond of each other that they always held each other by hand when they went out together, and when Snow White said, "We will not leave each other," Rose Red answered, "Never so long as we live." And their mother would add, what one has she must share with the other. They often ran about the forest alone and gathered red berries, and no beast did them any harm, but came close to them trustfully. The little hare would eat a cabbage leaf out of their hands, the roe grazed by their side, the stag leapt merrily by them, and the bird sat still upon the boughs and sang whatever they knew. No mishap overtook them. If they had stayed too late in the forest and night came on, they laid themselves down near one another upon the moss and slept until morning came, and their mother knew this and had no distress on their account. Once when they had spent the night in the wood and the dawn had roused them, they saw a beautiful child in a shining white dress sitting near their bed. He got up and looked quite kindly at them, but said nothing and went away into the forest. And when they looked round, they found that they had been sleeping quite close to a precipice, and would certainly have fallen into it in the darkness if they had gone only a few paces further. And their mother told them that it must have been the angel who watches over good children. Snow White and Rose Red kept their mother's little cottage so neat that it was a pleasure to look inside it. In the summer, Rose Red took care of the house and every morning laid a wreath of flower by her mother's bed before she woke, in which was a rose hung from each tree. In the winter, Snow White lit the fire and hung the kettle on the wrekin. The kettle was of copper and shone like gold, so brightly was it polished. In the evening, when the snowflakes fell, and the mother said, "Go, Snow White, and bolt the door." And then they sat round the hearth, and the mother took her spectacles and read aloud out of a large book, and the 2 girls listened as they sat and span. And close by them lay a lamb upon the floor, and behind them upon a perch sat a white dove with its head hidden beneath its wings. One evening, as they were thus sitting comfortably together, someone knocked at the door as if he wished to be let in. The mother said, "Quick, Rose Red, open the door. It must be a traveler who is seeking shelter." Rose Red went and pushed back the bolt, thinking that it was a poor man, but it was not. It was a bear that stretched its broad black head within the door. Rose Red screamed and sprang back. The lamb bleated, the dove fluttered, and Snow White hid herself behind her mother's bed. But the bear began to speak and said, "Do not be afraid. I will do you no harm. I am half frozen and only want to warm myself a little beside you." "Poor bear," said the mother. "Lie down by the fire. Only take care that you do not burn your coat." Then she cried, "Snow White, Rose Red, come out. The bear will do you no harm. He means well." So they both came out, and by the lamb and dove came near, and were not afraid of him. The bear said, "Here, children, knock the snow out of my coat a little." So they brought the broom and swept the bear's hide clean, and he stretched himself by the fire and growled contentedly and comfortably. It was not long before they grew quite at home and played tricks with their clumsy guest. They tugged his hair with their hands, put their feet upon his back, and rolled him about. Or they took a hazel switch and beat him, and when he growled, they laughed. But the bear took it all in good part. Only when they were too rough, he called out, "Leave me alive, children." Snowy white, rosy red, will you beat your lover dead? When it was bedtime and the others went to bed, the mother said to the bear, "You can lie by the hearth, and then you will be safe from the cold and the bad weather." As soon as the day dawned, the two children let him out, and he trotted across the snow into the forest. Henceforth, the bear came every evening at the same time, laid himself down by the fire, and let the children amuse themselves with him as much as they liked. And they got so used to him that the doors were never fastened until their black friend had arrived. When spring had come and all outside was green, the bear said one morning to Snow White, "Now I must go away. I cannot come back for the whole summer." "Where are you going then, dear bear?" asked Snow White. "I must go into the forest and guard my treasures from the wicked dwarves. In the winter, when the earth is frozen hard, they are obliged to stay below and cannot work their way through. But now when the sun has thawed and warmed the earth, they break through it and come out to pry and steal. And what once gets into their hands and in their caves does not easily see daylight again." Snow White was quite sorry for his going away, and as she unbolted the door for him and the bear was hurrying out, he caught against the bolt and a piece of his hairy coat was torn off. And it seemed to Snow White as if she had seen gold shining through it, but she was not sure about it. The bear ran away quickly and was soon out of sight behind the trees. A short time afterwards, the mother sent her children into the forest to get firewood. There they found a big tree which lay felled on the ground, and close by the trunk something was jumping backwards and forwards in the grass. But they could not make out what it was. When they came nearer, they saw a dwarf with an old withered face and a snow-white beard a yard long. The end of the beard was caught in the crevice of the tree, and the little fellow was jumping backwards and forwards like a dog tied to a rope and did not know what to do. He glared at the girls with his fiery red eyes and cried, "Why do you stand there? Can you not come here and help me?" "What are you about there, little man?" asked Rose Red. "You stupid prying goose," answered the dwarf. "I was going to split the tree to get a little wood for cooking. The little bit of food that one of us wants gets burnt up directly with thick logs. We do not swallow so much as you coarse, greedy folk. I had just driven the wedge safely in, and everything was going as I wished. But the wretched wood was too smooth and suddenly sprang asunder, and the tree closed so quickly that I could not pull out my beautiful white beard. So now it is tightened, and I cannot get away, and the silly, sleek, milk-faced things laugh. Ugh, how odious you are." The children tried very hard, but they could not pull the beard out. It was caught too fast. "I will run and fetch someone," said Rose Red. "You senseless goose," snarled the dwarf. "Why should you fetch someone? You are already too many for me. Can you not think of something better?" "Don't be impatient," said Snow White. "I will help you." And she pulled her scissors out of her pocket and cut off the end of the beard. As soon as the dwarf felt himself free, he laid hold of a bag which lay amongst the roots of the tree, and which was full of gold, and lifted it up, grumbling to himself, "Uncouth people, to cut off a piece of my fine beard. Bad luck to you." And then he swung the bag upon his back and went off without even once looking at the children. Some time after that, Snow White and Rose Red went to catch a dish of fish. As they came near the brook, they saw something like a large grasshopper jumping towards the water, as if it were going to leap in. They ran to it and found it was a dwarf. "Where are you going?" said Rose Red. "You surely don't want to go into the water." "I am not such a fool," cried the dwarf. "Don't you see that the accursed fish wants to pull me in?" The little man had been sitting there fishing, and unluckily the wind had twisted his beard with the fishing line. Just then a big fish bit, and the feeble creature had not strength to pull it out. The fish kept the upper hand and pulled the dwarf towards him. He held on to all the reeds and rushes, but it was of little good. He was forced to follow the movements of the fish, and was in urgent danger of being dragged into the water. The girls came just in time. They held him fast and tried to free his beard from the line, but all in vain. Beard and line were entangled fast together. Nothing was left but to bring out the scissors and cut the beard, whereby a small part of it was lost. When the dwarf saw that, he screamed out, "Is that civil, you toadstool, to disfigure one's face? Was it not enough to clip off the end of my beard? Now you have cut off the best part of it. I cannot let myself be seen by my people. I wish you had been made to run the soles off your shoes." Then he took out a sack of pearls which lay in the rushes, and without saying a word more, he dragged it away and disappeared behind a stone. It happened that soon afterwards, the mother sent the 2 children to the town to buy needles and thread and laces and ribbons. The road led them across a heath upon which huge pieces of rock lay strewn here and there. Now they noticed a large bird hovering in the air, flying slowly round and round above them. It sank lower and lower, and at last settled near a rock not far off. Directly afterward, they heard a loud, piteous cry. They ran up and saw with horror that the eagle had seized their old acquaintance, the dwarf, and was going to carry him off. The children, full of pity, at once took tight hold of the little man and pulled against the eagle so long that at last he let his booty go. As soon as the dwarf had recovered from his first fright, he cried with his shrill voice, "Could you not have done it more carefully? You dragged at my brown coat so that it is all torn and full of holes. You helpless, clumsy creatures." Then he took up a sack full of precious stones and slipped away again under the rock into his hole. The girls, who by this time were used to his thanklessness, went on their way and did their business in town. As they crossed the heath again on their way home, they surprised the dwarf, who had emptied out his bag of precious stones in a clean spot, and had not thought that anyone would come there so late. The evening sun shone upon the brilliant stones. They glittered and sparkled with all colors so beautifully that the children stood still and looked at them. "Why do you stand gaping there?" cried the dwarf, and his ashen face became copper red with rage. He was going on with his bad words when a loud growling was heard, and a black bear came trotting towards them out of the forest. The dwarf sprang up in a fright, but he could not get to his cave, for the bear was already close. Then, in the dread of his heart, he cried, "Dear Mr. Bear, spare me. I will give you all my treasures. Look, the beautiful jewels lying there. Grant me my life. What do you want with such a slender little fellow as I? You would not feel me between your teeth. Come, take these 2 wicked girls. They are tender morsels for you, fat as young quails. For mercy's sake, eat them." The bear took no heed of his words, but gave the wicked creature a single blow with his paw, and he did not move again. The girls had run away, but the bear called to them, "Snow White and Rose Red, do not be afraid. Wait, I will come with you." Then they knew his voice and waited, and when he came up to them, suddenly his bearskin fell off, and he stood there, a handsome man, clothed all in gold. "I am a king's son," he said, "and I was bewitched by that wicked dwarf who had stolen my treasures. I have had to run about the forest as a savage bear until I was freed by his death. Now he has got his well-deserved punishment." Snow White was married to him, and Rose Red to his brother, and they divided between them the great treasure which the dwarf had gathered together in his cave. The old mother lived peacefully and happily with her children for many years. She took the 2 rose trees with her, and they stood before her window, and every year bore the most beautiful roses, white and red. Okay, we'll read one more tale, and then we'll end stream for the night. Let's see. Let's do the Queen Bee. Taking a little sippy of water. The Queen Bee, a fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm. 2 king's sons once started to seek adventures and fell into a wild, reckless way of living and gave up all thoughts of going home again. Their 3rd and youngest brother, who was called Whittling and had remained behind, started off to seek them. And when he at last found them, they jeered at his simplicity in thinking that he could make his way in the world, while they, who were so much cleverer, were unsuccessful. But they all 3 went on together until they came to an anthill, which the 2 eldest brothers wished to stir up, that they might see the little ants hurry about in their fright and carrying off their eggs. But Whittling said, "Leave the little creatures alone. I will not suffer them to be disturbed." And when they went further until they came to a lake, there was a number of ducks. And they went on further until they came to a lake where a number of ducks were swimming about. The 2 eldest brothers wanted to catch a couple and cook them, But Whitling would not allow it and said, "Leave the creatures alone. I will not suffer them to be killed." And then they came to a bee's nest in the tree, and there was so much honey in it that it overflowed and ran down the trunk. The two eldest brothers then wanted to make a fire beneath the tree, that the bees might be stifled by the smoke, and then they could get the honey. But Whitling prevented them, saying, "Leave the little creatures alone. I will not suffer them to be stifled." Stifled? I will not suffer them to be stifled. At last, the three brothers came to a castle where there were in the stables many horses standing, all of stone, and the brothers went through all the rooms until they came to a door at the end secured with 3 locks, and in the middle of the door a small opening through which they could look into the room. And they saw a little gray-haired man sitting at a table. They called out to him once, twice, and he did not hear, but at the 3rd time he got up, undid the locks, and came out. Without speaking a word, he led them to a table loaded with all sorts of good things, and when they had eaten and drunk, he showed to each his bedchamber. The next morning, the little gray man came to the eldest brother, and beckoning him, brought him to a table of stone on which were written three things directing by what means the castle could be delivered from its enchantment. The first thing was that in the wood under the moss lay the pearls belonging to the princess, 1,000 in number, and they were to be sought for and collected. And if he who should undertake the task had not finished it by sunset, if but one pearl was missing, he must be turned to stone. So the eldest brother went out and searched all day, but at the end of it he had only found 100. Just as was said on the table of stone came to pass, and he was turned into stone. The second brother undertook the adventure the next day, but it fared him no better than the first. He found 200 pearls and was turned to stone. And so at last it was Whitling's turn, and he began to search in the moss. But it was a very tedious business to find the pearls, and he grew so out of heart that he sat down on the stone and began to weep. As he was sitting thus, up came the ant king with 5,000 ants, whose lives had been saved through Whitling's pity, and it was not very long before the little insects had collected all the pearls and put them in a heap. Now the second thing ordered by the table of stone was to get the key of the princess's sleeping chamber out of the lake. And when Whitling came to the lake, and the duck whose lives he saved came swimming, and dived below, and brought up the key from the bottom. The third thing that had to be done was the most difficult, and that was to choose out of the youngest and loveliest of the 3 princesses as they lay sleeping. All bore perfect resemblance to each other, and only differed in this, that before they went to sleep, each one had eaten a different sweet meat, the eldest a piece of sugar, the second a little syrup, and the third a spoonful of honey. Now the queen bee of those bees that Whitling had protected from the fire came at this moment, and trying the lips of all 3, settled on those of the one that had eaten the honey, and so it was that the king's son knew which to choose. Then the spell was broken, everyone awoke from the stony sleep, and took their right form again, and Whitling married the youngest and loveliest princess, and became king after her father's death, but his 2 brothers had to put up with the 2 other sisters. That was the Queen Bee from the Brothers Grimm. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm just laughing at them. It literally just ends with his brothers had to put up with the 2 other sisters, which I guess they sucked. I guess the 2 other sisters. Okay. I don't know why that tickled me so. It was very funny though. Didn't enjoy. No, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you're comfy and you're ready for bed and you're ready for just a nice, relaxing sleep. It is almost 1 a.m. over here. So it's definitely time. It's definitely time to try and close your eyes and just sleep. Rest. You've earned it. Thank you so much to everybody who is here. Thank you so much, Empress, for being here. Absolutely. I had fun. I hope it was okay for y'all. I'm so sorry that stream was a little bit glitchy today. I'm still figuring it out, but I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Valoru is still streaming, so we're gonna raid him. If you have to raid and run, or if you have to leave now, I completely understand. It is late. It is late. I want you to take care of yourself, but that is the raid message. The cats are going crazy. That is the raid message. We're going to be raiding Valoru. Following. There we go. I hope you guys have such a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you have a good night. Okay. Bye. Bye and thank you.